All right, everybody, we are back. I hope you guys are looking forward to this run as much as I am. We're going to be going with Laxxus, playing V6, no out of bounds. So I'm going to go ahead and kick it on over to you, Laxxus. Good luck and have fun.
Thank you very much and welcome everyone. Yeah, I'm Laxxus and this is VVVVV or V6, whatever you want to call it. This is my fourth run for this marathon and that's enough then. First three runs were deathless. This one will definitely not be deathless, but we will see what I can do. For those who don't know this game, this is an indie platformer from 2010, I think, 2010 or 2011. But the twist is that you don't jump, you change the gravity of your character. Now we don't need more runs of me. 4 is more than enough. And this game is very fast paced and it's gonna be hard to keep up the commentary, but I'll try my best and we'll see how it goes. Either way, let's get into it in 3, 2, 1, go. So story-wise, like this thing happens here and then all the crew members vanish, so we try to... So we have to rescue them, all 5 of them. And I already skipped the first stage by just killing myself. So on the PC version you have a button to kill yourself. And I just did that during the first cutscene. And yeah, that skipped the first stage. We still have to rescue the crew member that would be in there, but we'll get to that later. So now we make our way to the first stage, Space Station 2. You could technically do all these stages in any order you want, but there is a reason we do it in this order. More about that later as well. So that's a trinket. We don't need those in this category, but that one is just on the way. So every stage has like its own gimmick basically. This one has like these moving platforms and the conveyors, I guess. So nothing too crazy. These are checkpoints and I will die, so at least then you get back to a checkpoint pretty quickly. There's a lot of them, luckily. So, tight trick here, let's see if I can do it. No, I can't. That's okay. Like I said, really quick deaths most of the time. There's a few... oh my god, what was that? Okay. A few screens where deaths are not that fast, but that's okay. So one thing about this game is that there is no RNG, and all the cycles and patterns start when you enter the room, so everything is completely the same every time. You just have to react to it and know which room is coming up. That was really hard when I first learned this game, because I mean it is pretty fast paced, so there's a lot of rooms where if you just hesitate a bit at the beginning, you have a problem because the cycle is just wrong then. Alright, that was the first stage. We rescued our first crew member, so we can make our way to the next stage. Yeah, I can't blame RNG on this game, that's a shame. This game is purely execution, nothing else. You may notice that I sometimes, instead of just walking off an edge, I flip. That is because it's you accelerate faster. It's similar to, like, for example, on some Mega Man games where you would jump at the edge instead of just walking off. It's a similar concept. So I try to do that whenever I can. Like here, for example. Alright, we get to the second stage. The gimmick of this stage is that the screen, well, let's say it scrolls, so you just go out on the right side and then you come back in on the left side. It's a bit confusing at first, but no big deal when you know what is going on. After each and every death, oh my god, I didn't want to be here. This is bad. Never done this way. So normally you would just skip that half and just... Okay, worked out. Whatever. That's fine. Never happened before. Actually never happened before. Not even a joke. Okay, this second half of the stage is really tough. I'm gonna try this trick here. I kill myself right when I touch the teleporter like that, and then I just spawn in the middle of the room instead of the beginning for some reason. I don't know why, but that's how it is. And it worked first try, which is really nice. It's only worth it if you get it first try, so... Oh, I'm not allowed to reset? Oh, that sucks. Also, my timer never started, but that's okay. Doesn't matter. Alright, off to stage number 3. That stage is an auto-scroller. But it's not too bad. It's relatively fast-paced, so... it's not a big deal. Also, there's a way to speed up the autoscroller, which is always nice. In the first half, we can kill ourselves at certain checkpoints right at the top of the screen, right when we reach them. And that scrolls the screen a bit faster. So, first one will come up here. Just like that. You see how the screen scrolls up quite a bit faster then. You just have to make sure you hit the checkpoint first before you die, or you lose a bunch of time instead of saving like half a second. Okay. That's it with the intentional deaths on this. Rest of this stage is just trying to not die, to not lose a lot of time. So now I should talk about why this stage order is chosen. So after the third and fourth stage, you have intermission stages, and the character talks to you, like you have a companion there in the intermission one, and he talks to you, and this guy talks the least, so we save him as the third character, so we get him in the intermission one.
Mind if I cut in real quick?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Alright, we got a $5 donation from Blue Jay saying, "Go Laxxus go, V that V." Thank you so much, Blue Jay, for that awesome donation.
Thank you very much. So yeah, this is intermission 1. The gimmick here is that you have this red guy following you, and he goes in your direction whenever you're on the ground, but he doesn't move when you're on the ceiling. So you have to move accordingly to not kill him. This room is awful. But we did it. This intermission is probably my least favorite part about this run. Really not a big fan. There's a route that completely skips this intermission, but it's a lot harder and definitely not marathon safe. I killed myself there because it's a bit faster than walking back to the checkpoint. Not a big difference, but alright, that went pretty well. And now we're going back. Oops. So like I said at the beginning, we skipped the first stage, but we unlocked the teleporter at the end of it. So we teleport there, clear the level, then kill ourselves again in the cutscene, and that skips the intermission too, so we don't have to do that one either. So we skip 2 stages basically, by killing us twice in the cutscene. Which is pretty nice. The downside, or I don't know if you want to call it downside, is that... Perfect. What I wanted to say is that this level complete banner is there until I finish the stage or until I die. Well, we did that dying part really quickly, so now we can see more of this stage. This stage has the gimmick of these white lines that flip you automatically when you touch them. Also, I did a line clip there. When the line is above you in a certain distance, then you can basically mesh jump, and then you can clip through it, which saves a little bit of time. Apart from that, this stage is... I messed it up, but it worked. Relatively simple and straightforward. Maybe should have picked that checkpoint, but I mean, what could go wrong, right? Well, besides that. Alright. And we saved all 5 of our crew members, so game is over, right? Well, unfortunately not quite, because now all other 5 crew members are back in the spaceship, but we are not, so we have to do one final stage. That's probably my favorite stage because it combines the gimmicks of all the other stages. So you have a lot more variety in this one. Also probably the hardest stage, but pretty good so far. Like I said, every room is completely consistent as long as you enter it the same way. You can do the same stuff and have the same results. You just have to not mess up. One last intentional death here, just to get back faster to that checkpoint. This room is horrible, but we made it. One more line clip here. They are a little bit inconsistent for me at least, but at the end we have like 2 auto-scroller rooms, because I mean they need to be a part of this as well. Oh god, that was a stupid death. But it's okay. Also, the music in the whole game is just so awesome. Just have to say that. It's just so good. And time is coming up. time. Not that it really matters because we go with in-game time in this game. 13:02 is pretty good. My PB currently is like 12:34, I think. That was pretty good. By the way, if you kill yourself during this screen, then you go back. First, you have no music. But now just when we beat the game again, we beat it again. Look at the hardest room and the death counter. Yo, 13:37. Perfect. Hardest room with
GG.
216 million deaths. I totally had that much. Man, I suck at this game. But yeah, that is VVVVV. The name, by the way, comes from the 6 crew members. They all have a name starting with V, and the names are kind of weird, like Viridian, Vermilion, Verdigris, and I don't know what the other names are. Oh no, now I have to donate $216 million for all my deaths. No.
I mean, that'll definitely get us over our stretch goal of 2K.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Alright. Yeah, so before we head on over to the next run, is there anything else you would like to say? Any shout outs you would like to give? And where can we find you?
I have to really quickly show one thing off in this game. Takes like less than a minute.
Okay.
So I go back into the game, teleport here, because I have to show off the elephant. Because that is the best part of the game, actually. So I quickly walk over there. It's like a little Easter egg, basically, in the game. And you will see it when you go for all trinkets, because there's one hidden behind the elephant. There it is. Isn't it beautiful?
It is wonderful.
It is a sad elephant though, so if we stay here for a little bit, then we turn sad as well.
Oh no!
Yeah, it's really sad. But yeah, that's the best part about the game. Alright, yeah, that's it. That's VVVVV. Awesome game. Only recently picked it up as a speedrun. Really fun. And once again, shoutouts to Carter Freak for this awesome marathon, and the restreamers, and the hosts, and everyone else helping, and the donators, and viewers, and everything. Awesome stuff. And yeah, enjoy the rest of the marathon.
Alright, thank you so much, Laxxus, and thank you, for all the wonderful games that you played for us this marathon. Alright, everybody, we are going to take a quick intermission, and we'll be back momentarily with Monster Party by Bass Guy. So stick around, don't go anywhere, but you know what, maybe take a little bit of a stretch, and we'll be right back.